History remembers Adolf Hitler as one of the most notorious figures of the 20th century, a man responsible for the deaths of millions. He was the architect of World War II and the Holocaust. But beyond his monstrous crimes, Hitler was also a manipulator, a strategic thinker, and a propagandist. Today we uncover how Hitler used his evil genius to rise to power and wage war on the world. One of Hitler's greatest weapons was his ability to persuade. A failed artist turned political agitator, he had a unique talent for public speaking. His speeches were emotional, filled with promise of national revival, and preyed on the frustrations of the German people after World War I. But Hitler didn't work alone. Joseph Goebbels, his propaganda chief, ensured that every newspaper, radio broadcast, and film spread Nazi ideology. The Nazis mastered the use of symbols, slogans, and media control to brainwash the masses. Hitler wasn't just a master of words, he was a master of war. He introduced blitzkrieg, or lightning war, a military strategy designed to overwhelm enemies by speed and force, using tanks, aircraft, and mechanized infantry. Hitler's forces conquered Poland in just weeks and then took France in only 6. The world had never seen anything like it. But Hitler's genius wasn't just in battle, it was in deception. He tricked European leaders into thinking he wanted peace while secretly preparing for war. His false promises at Munich conference convinced Britain and France to let him take Czechoslovakia without a fight. To secure absolute power, Hitler used fear. When the Germany's parliament building burned down in 1933, the Nazis blamed communists and used it as an excuse to pass emergency laws that destroyed democracy. Soon, political opponents were arrested, newspapers were shut down, and a one party Nazi state was born. With his secret police, the Gestapo, and elite SS officers, Hitler controlled Germany through terror. Citizens were too afraid to speak out, fearing imprisonment or execution. But Hitler's darkest and most evil strategy was the Holocaust. Believing in a twisted form of racial supremacy, he orchestrated the mass murder of 6 million Jews and millions of others, including Slavs, Romani people, disabled individuals, and political descendants. He turned concentration camps into death factories. After the war, the world learned the full extent of his atrocities. The Nuremberg trials exposed his horrific crimes, leading to the execution of top Nazi leaders. Hitler's strategies, propaganda, military deception, political manipulation, and genocide showcase the power of an evil genius. But history serves as a warning. Understanding his tactics helps us recognize and prevent such dangers in the future.